Welcome back to Squawk Box this morning. China's GDP coming in weaker than expected overnight. I want to get straight over to Eunice Yoon live in Beijing this morning, her evening. Eunice, good to see you. What do you make of these numbers and what are people saying on the ground?
Well, in terms of the GDP figures, the GDP for the Q3 missed expectations, as you said. Also, this is the slowest pace that the economy has been growing in a year. The Statistics Bureau said that they continue to see a lot of unevenness and instability in the economy. For the year-on-year figure missed, but the quarter-on-quarter number was also something that a lot of people were talking about here because it grew at near zero. A lot of it is because of multiple factors that we've been reporting on for quite some time. Supply chain issues, the power shortages that a lot of the factories are seeing, the regulatory crackdowns, not only in technology, but also, of course, in the real estate sector. All of that contributing to the slowdown. ING described these as pain points that they expect to continue to see into the year 2022. Also, much of the pain for the factories was in September. So the industrial output number missed as well at 3.1%. This was the weakest output that we've seen since the start of the pandemic in March of 2020. There were two bright spots that helped to offset some of the deeper concerns that people are seeing in the property sector. So exports stayed strong, and then consumption also picked up. In terms of the property sector, the new construction starts dropped in September for a sixth straight month. This is the longest series of declines since 2015. Evergrande also faces potential default this weekend. So a lot of discussion and concerns about that, as you well know. The central bank repeated over the weekend that it believed that a lot of these risks in the property sector, especially around Evergrande, were contained. But property stocks did sell off. So obviously showing that a lot of investors are very concerned. In terms of the policy that people are expecting out of the authorities here, most are now expecting that we're going to see more targeted easing and that growth is really going to shift back into focus for the policymakers in Beijing.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.